Hello, everybody. This is Emery48 here, and welcome back to another Marvel Monday. Today, we are continuing our journey through the original Spider-Man movies, and we start off with Spider-Man 3. Last video, we did Spider-Man 1 and 2, so today we're going to start off with Spider-Man 3. So odd. Just so weird. Harry is still my favorite character out of the Spider-Mans. And he was half villain for this movie. And then there was also the guy from that 70s show playing Venom, who is another villain in the movie. And then we have Sandman. So we have 3 villains in the movie. And we have 3 really anticlimactic endings. First of all, the only good fight in the movie was between Harry and Spider-Man at pretty much the beginning of the film. Although the film took kind of 20 minutes to start. Because I'm apparently supposed to care about MJ's acting career a lot more than I probably should. With that said, Harry should definitely have given MJ some Green Goblin costume thing, and they could have just both gone in and beat the crap out of Peter Parker. Because he's just a douche in this film. Even without the whole Venom thing, he's still kind of unable to talk with MJ in a normal manner, which is great. And even after she's broken up with him, he's still being creepy, like watching her through the window. Like, stop. No. And they've got 3 fights, or 3 villains. Harry, he just goes and the butler basically makes him not a villain anymore. So that's one villain arc done with no real fight. It was great seeing him get beat up pretty badly by Venom and Sandman. It's a shame Harry couldn't have just come to save MJ and leave and just kind of let Peter Parker get pummeled in the face. That would have been great. Venom, now I've never read the cartoon, comics, whatever. How they got rid of Venom, really stupid. I'm just going to bang some metal pipes, you're going to freak out, and then I'll throw a random grenade that I found, and it will blow everything up. No, that's stupid. Sorry, didn't like it. Sandman, just after fighting for this long, just apologizes and then leaves. No. Also stupid. Overall, pretty crap movie. I think this is the least Daily Bugle we've really seen, so that's also a negative. And Harry sacrifices himself to save Peter Parker, who just doesn't deserve that. Would be better off if Harry was still here and Peter Parker was not. But up next, we get to watch The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. So we'll see how those are. Now, to dive into Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. We'll start with the first one, obviously. This movie was so much better than Tobey Maguire. It was so refreshing seeing a Spider-Man movie where I like Peter Parker. Because in the first 3 movies, I hated him. And finally, I get one where I actually enjoy him. Andrew Garfield was awesome. This movie, as an overall standpoint, was great, except for the fact that the villain was kind of awful. It was like they wrote this great story, and then they were like, oh, we need to put a villain in this. Just felt like it was alright. If you had this whole movie, and then Green Goblin from the first Spider-Man with Harry in the movie, this is a 10 out of 10 movie. Still enjoyed it. It was better than anything Tobey Maguire did, so good Spider-Man. I can skip all 3 of those now anytime I want to watch a Spider-Man movie and just go from there. Fun line from Uncle Ben, nobody likes your meatloaf. It's a bit mean, but it's kind of funny. He's coming into Spider-Man so much better than Tobey Maguire's. Um, they explain it better. They explain why he got bit better. They actually explain how he got the suit, as opposed to not. They explain the webs better. He develops it rather than it's just coming out of him, I guess, or it's part of the suit. I don't really know. They don't explain it in the Tobey Maguire films. He's definitely still quirky, uh, but he's a lot less cringe than Tobey Maguire. The Spider-Man really loves to put some form of daddy issues into their films instead of MJ having her father problems. This time it's Peter. Nice change of pace, I guess. He's got you on his computer. I'm his probation officer. That's an incredible line. Uh, Very uncle line, but great. Gets a date in the first hour of the first movie from the girl he's going after. Tobey Maguire could never. Uh, I liked the Uncle Ben death better. I mean, it's never really a good one, but I think you get a little bit longer with Uncle Ben in this movie, so you get a little bit more attached to him, and it's more of a realistic death. Like, it's kind of a robbery gone awry. I like that he still hunts after Uncle Ben's killer but never finds him. That's a nice touch. Was not expecting to fall into a wrestling ring. That was interesting. The library scene was hilarious. That was a good fight scene. The crane thing was awesome. Also, Gwen Stacy, great. I know she was in the original ones, but like kind of as a side piece, and they made her seem kind of dumb in the originals. This time she's like smart and helpful. Uh, it's interesting to see that they actually know how to write a Spider-Man movie, as it took them a while. But hey, I really enjoyed Amazing Spider-Man 1. Now, on to Amazing Spider-Man 2. The fight scene with Electrode, whatever his name is, Max, and Spider-Man at like Times Square area is if you gave the WWE writing powers for a fight scene with Palpatine in New York City. That's basically what just happened. Welcome back to the bonus round from Harry is hilarious. Kills a guy, has Electro revive him, and then whistles the Jeopardy theme. Like, how much more unhinged can Harry be? Andrew Garfield gives me a little Anakin Skywalker combined with David Tennant's Doctor. It's a weird combination, I know, but at times it feels like he talks like Anakin when he's talking with women. Gwen Stacy. His ability to talk about love is on a similar plane as Anakin Skywalker. And he's about as successful at keeping his loved ones alive. So, there's that. I really liked when Gwen Stacy yells Peter, and then grabs her mouth in, oh shit, he's Spider-Man right now. And Green Goblin's back. Awesome. Cool. Very cool. Probably not dead, but I guess it doesn't really matter because there's not another movie anyway. Unless Green Goblin comes back in the Tom Holland one when Andrew Garfield comes back. But holy cow, they killed off Gwen Stacy. Now, I knew Gwen Stacy wasn't going to live when I started this adventure. But the way it happened was painful. So close. When he went back and rewatched her graduation speech, I cried. That's a plus in my book. I have not shed a tear for a Marvel film since Endgame. So to see it happen to Spider-Man when the first three made me not want to watch Spider-Man anymore, kudos to Amazing Spider-Man 2. Really fun film, except for the crying part at the end. But I liked Andrew Garfield. He was a good Spider-Man. Um, I can happily never watch a Tobey Maguire film again and just watch the Andrew Garfield ones. Let me know what you thought of Spider-Man as a whole, but most specifically the Amazing Spider-Man films down below in the comments. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.